Hello, and welcome to the Ivana Models podcast, where we explore the world of escort services. Today, we're going to talk about the top 10 reasons why men use escort services. They really have been a part of society for many years and have been utilized by people from all walks of life. In this episode, we will delve into the most common reasons why men choose to use escort services. So, let's not waste any time and get started. The first reason why some men may use escort services is due to a lack of companionship or intimacy in their personal lives. They may not have a relationship, or the current one that they're in doesn't really fulfill their emotional or physical needs. So in order for them to experience a sense of companionship or connection with somebody, or even to simply just spend time with someone, they hire an escort service. You know, some men really desire the physical intimacy without the emotional attachment. This brings me to my next point. This means they're looking for a sexual experience without actually being committed or having expectations of a romantic relationship. It could be that they're too busy with their personal and professional lives and simply don't have the time or interest to pursue a traditional relationship. Through escort services, they can have that physical intimacy without having to emotionally invest. Let's be real here. Dating is not getting any easier these days. So, the third reason why men use escort services is because they have difficulties in finding potential partners. This can be because of many different reasons. For example, living in a really small town, or being really shy, or not really having the opportunity to meet new people because of a busy schedule or something like that. For example, when your work doesn't allow you because your schedule is way too tight, it's hard to make time for moments of intimacy. It could also be that they have a specific preference in partners that are not so easily found in their current social circles. Escort services provide an opportunity to meet somebody new and potentially have a fulfilling sexual experience without the pressure of going through all that dating. A really important thing in general in the world of escort services is the need for discretion and privacy. Some men may want to keep their personal and professional lives in two separate corners, or they don't really want anybody to know about their personal life choices. I mean, it's their business after all. It could be that they're in a position of power or in the public eye, and they really want to avoid any potential scandal or public embarrassment. Escort services can provide a level of anonymity and discretion that makes it possible for them to have a private and personal experience without the fear of getting exposed. This fear of exposure actually brings me to my next point that I was going to make. We as humans, we're very curious and we have fantasies, right? And we want these fantasies to be fulfilled. But if we have certain desires or fetishes that are considered unconventional or taboo, we might not always feel comfortable discussing or exploring them in our normal relationships. And in this case, escort services can provide access to specific individuals who are willing and able to fulfill those specific fantasies. Another reason why some men use escort services is the need to relieve some stress. They could be going through difficult times and may want to use escort services as a way to escape from their problems, even if that means it's just for a short period of time. I mean, it's no secret that sharing good intimacy and companionship with somebody can be a great source of relieving anxiety and reducing stress in general. So escort services can provide a form of relaxation and stress relief that can be hard to find in other areas of life. Escort services also provide an opportunity to explore your sexuality. Men may be curious about different sexual adventures or just want to try new things they've never done before. They could also question their sexual orientation or their gender identity and want to explore different types of relationships. In this case, they can use escort services to experiment and explore without judgment and also the fear of rejection. On top of that, it allows them to have sexual experience without the pressure of a long-term commitment, you know? Men also use escort services for convenience. Some of them may find the process of dating and forming relationships time-consuming and stressful. It's an easy way for them to have a sexual experience without the traditional process of dating. They can simply make an appointment and have a guaranteed sexual encounter without the need of any extra effort. And that brings me to my last reason as to why men use escort services. And that's because often they just want a companion when they're traveling. It could be a business trip or the holidays, but they just want somebody to spend their time with. When traveling, they could be looking for somebody that can show them around the city and give them like an authentic and local experience. That way they find somebody to explore and enjoy the city together. So for today, this concludes all the reasons as to why men use escort services. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope that you have a deeper understanding in this topic. I want you to remember that everybody's situation is unique, and it's really important to approach this topic with an open mind and respect for individuals and their choices and their circumstances. Yeah, thank you again for tuning in. And make sure to join us for next week's episode with another exciting topic. So until then, take care. I wish you all the best and see you next week.